This clip of the Texas Bucket List is brought to you by Spirit of Texas Bank, Slovacek Sausage, Germania Insurance, We Rent It, and RV Source. Howdy, and welcome back to the Texas Bucket List. Next up, an immersive experience we were told would heal the mind, body, and soul. So we took the stunning drive southwest of Marfa to soak under the stars. When it comes time to mosey out of the quintessential West Texas town of Marfa, most folks take the main lanes that intersect in the middle of town. But those seeking additional adventures head out on FM 2810. It's paved for the first 30 miles, then the real fun begins. As soon as you hit the gravel of Pinto Canyon Road, the views are already breathtaking. And as you snake through the valleys and hills of this particular mountain range, Chinati Peak starts coming into view. For 45 minutes, this 15-mile drive itself is well worth a stop on the Texas Bucket List. But if you turn off at the clearly marked sign for the Chinati Hot Springs, you're hot on the trail for one of the most serene stops in the Lone Star State.
What's it been like living out here?
Love it. Love it, love it.
Diana Burbach is the caretaker of this relaxing resort that's been hidden away in the hills since the 1930s.
It's quiet. Not a lot of people. No traffic, no planes, no trains.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing but the wildlife.
Despite being one incredibly desolate location, mankind has been making their way here for thousands of years, all to soak in the springs. These bubbling waters that come out of the earth at 110 degrees are soaked with minerals like lithium, arsenic, and others that are said to cure the aches and pains of life. Everything from arthritis to skin conditions.
A lot of people will come out here if they have backaches or body aches, especially a lot of the locals. They really believe in it, and they will just sit in that water. This is our outdoor community hot tub. This is where people will gather in the evening time, share some drinks and some stories.
With 7 cabins and 7 campsites, you'll only find about a dozen people at most here. But if soaking in your own mineral bath is more up your alley, you can do that too. But the camaraderie of coming to a place like this is what this experience is all about.
This is our community kitchen where people bring their food and cook. This is where they sit out afterwards.
All right, so even though you don't have a restaurant, you do have a
We do have a full kitchen. We have 2 refrigerators. We have stoves, microwaves. We have outdoor grills, pots, pans, dishes, everything. All you need. We have coffee makers. You just need to bring your food and your beverages. The water's good to drink.
So how do you keep people from stealing each other's beer in there?
They don't. That's one good thing they don't.
That's respect.
I know. They don't. But yeah.
Bring plenty of food and beer. Yeah.
Tom Mason is from Austin and came with his good friend Tom from Pasadena.
We were looking for, obscure end-of-the-road place, and this is the perfect end-of-the-road place.
Here, there's only one kind of communication, face-to-face. Phones don't work. TVs aren't present. And somehow, life goes on.
The people who come out here are really, really friendly because they want to come here, and so it's nice.
I think society is going rapidly downhill, sucked into technology, and should communicate with each other personally, maybe touch and have a meal together, cook.
And everybody meets everybody, talks about their stories, their lives, their kids.
There's so few places left like this in the state, unfortunately. We've gotten so urbanized, and most of us live in cities, and we forget what it's like to be out somewhere where you can drive by starlight or actually see the constellations, have no pollution. It's terrific.
While many would find the seclusion superb, being stranded out in the middle of the Southwest Texas desert with no way to contact the outside world, or the outside world to contact you, is more than some can handle in this ever-shrinking society.
Some people might think it's a little too much.
Some people do. They can't handle it. You have to want to be out here.
I'm not sure all Texans need to come out here. I think a small fraction who aren't afraid of spending time alone and discovering who they are comfortable interfacing with other strange people should only come here.
So if you find yourself looking to reconnect to yourself and meet people you'll enjoy having a conversation with under the incredible stars of the Lone Star State, stop by the Chinati Hot Springs to bathe in the waters, words, and wisdom of fellow Texans.
This is well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
Yeah, it is. They need to get to a place where they're gonna have solitude. They can, have peace and quiet, get their mind stress-free, and just come out and enjoy the peace and quiet.
People need that. It's a healthy thing to do, and it reminds you of where Texas has been and was for thousands of years before we got here.